Hey, it's Christine, Manifestation Queen, here to remind you of your manifesting power. I went to Disney World last week with my family. I have two little kids. One is 6 years old and one is 3 years old. So it was so fun to bring them. And we're a big Disney fan family. We're always watching Disney movies, and I think we know all the characters. But there was three things that I manifested last week that just blew my mind. It's so funny. I've been manifesting for a while and realizing, yes, my thoughts create my reality. And then just things like this just still blow my mind. I manifested controlling the weather. What? So, the day that we decided to go to Magic Kingdom, it was drizzling that morning and it was kind of cold. Typically, Disney World is in Florida, so it's usually pretty hot. But this particular day, it was pretty cool and it was drizzling. And I looked at my phone app and it said clouds all day. So at least I thought, well, the rain's going to stop and it's going to be cloudy, but it's going to be kind of cool. So this shouldn't be too bad. But it was like, I would like the sun to come out a little bit today because I'd like it to be at least a little warm. While we're, going around the park and going on our rides, it would just be nice to have the sun peek out here and there. And then I thought to myself, wow, that would be really cool if that manifests because I just looked at my app and it did not show any sun. It was like cloud, 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 on the hourly update. And wouldn't you know, later that afternoon, the sun did come out and it did get a bit warmer. I was like, what? Yes, thank you, weather. So then the following day, we were going to do a pool day and just hang out at the resort. And my husband in the morning said to me, oh, it's going to be a cold day today. I guess it's not going to be a good pool day. And I immediately was like, nope, nope, it's going to be a warm day. I didn't want to hear what he had to say. I was like, no, it's going to be warm today. We're going to have a great pool day. And wouldn't you know, it did get really hot that day. And we did have a very lovely pool day. But wow, manifesting the weather. So try it for yourself. If there's a day that you know that you're going to be outside and you want the sun, or maybe you do want the rain, or you want it to be cool, or whatever your desire is, just set your intention. Don't worry too much about it. Don't feel like you have to force your thoughts to consistently think, oh, it's going to be, just be easy about it. I only thought about it once. I didn't like affirm it over and over in my head several times. I was just like, oh, it'd be nice to have the sun come out. And I had a quick visual of like the sun poking out through the clouds, and it happened. And then the pool day, I had a quick visualization that we were going to be in the pool and it was going to be warm and sunny. And there it did, or there it happened. And then one other manifestation I had was actually, it was for my husband. We were waiting in line on a ride, and he was like, "Oh, I hope we get in the front row of this ride." And I thought, "Oh, that's a cool thing to try and manifest." So I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to try and manifest that for us." So I envisioned the lady who was directing the traffic of where to go on the ride tell us that we're going to be in the number one section, which would be the first row, because they were all laid out like number one, number two, number three, and so on. So I just had a quick visual clip of her telling us, oh, you're going to be in section one, and we would be on the front row of the ride. So for this particular ride, it was my husband's favorite ride, or not his favorite, but the one that he was enjoying. So I was like, okay, we're going to manifest it. And we got up there and the lady said, oh, row number 5. And we got there and it was in the middle of the ride. So not first row, but I was like, oh man, didn't work. However, the next ride we went on, which was the one that I was excited to ride, got to the lady that was going to tell us where to go. And she says, row number one. And we were up in front on this ride, the one that I wanted to be on. So I tried to manifest it for my husband, but I ended up manifesting it for myself, which just like it happened within like a 1 hour period that I had the visual of the lady saying, okay, you guys are row number one. And we were seated at the front of the ride. And it played out just as I had imagined in my head, which was so cool. So, yes, go for it. Whatever your desire is, try it out wherever you are, like just in your day to day. Like, what do you want to create? And just play around with it and see what happens. It's so fun. So, I hope those inspire you. And yeah, let me know what things you plan on manifesting today, even just like little things like being in the first row of a ride or manifesting a free coffee or manifesting a sunny day. What are you going to choose today? And have fun with it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.